Hey guys, this is Rhonda with Ron's Way. 60 plus women making their dash count. Another interview with a fabulous sister that I dance with at Afro Soul. We do Afro Soul dancing at the Inferno Barre dance studio. And we've been dancing for a little bit together. And so I told her, I said, I really, just like her energy, I like her style. And I said, I want to interview you. So after class, she went and had lunch, I went and had lunch and did some things. And then so we get the opportunity to do this. And this is none other than Venus Commander at 77. 77. And she a badass. So you don't want to miss this interview. All right? She got a lot of stuff. Okay? We're all different. We're all different. Someone relates to someone. So I want you to get to know her. So tell us a little bit. What do we want to share with people of who you are, how you started, if you married, kids, blah, blah. You know, just go with it.
Well, okay. I had been married for 54 years.
Ooh, 54. 54 years. Okay.
My husband passed away.
Okay.
Toward his later years of life.
Okay.
I was taking care of him.
Yourself. You didn't have any help coming in?
The VA helped a lot.
Okay.
Okay. They had someone to come in and
Okay.
And so we didn't really get to a lot of care from them.
Okay.
Because we started out with let's do a date.
Gotcha.
And then we will add as the need.
Right. So, but you were 90% of the time, if you had to look at it, 90% of the caregiver as yeah. Was your husband the same around close to the same age?
Yes. He was a year older.
Okay.
So
all right. And so
we met in high school.
High school lovers. Yeah.
He went off to war. I'm still here.
Okay.
We both said, we do our things.
Right.
If it's meant, we'll get together.
I love these stories. I love these stories. Yes.
And I guess it was meant because we got together. After high school, whatever, blah blah blah. So
okay. Kids.
4 kids. 2 boys, 2 girls.
Nice.
They're all grown.
Yes.
All
nicer.
They're doing their thing.
Okay.
I have grandkids. From I think 29 to 14.
Oh my. Okay. All right. So, I like that.
And they keep me busy too.
Okay.
So I have, let me see, 2 great grands.
Wow. Well, yeah, if you got a 29, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. All right. You look good. So you're going to see some pictures of her. She does a lot of things. But first of all, let's go back because I know that was a major thing as far as your husband and taking care of him for those years. Met in high school, all of that. What did you end up doing? Did you do a career before? What were you doing? Were you working at a job? What was your background? Because you're retired now, obviously.
Yes, I'm retired.
Yes.
I retired from Deloitte.
Okay.
I was a graphic designer.
Okay. I did not know you had these skills. See how much I'll be learning from people? Yes. Okay.
And I must say, when I retired, I came home.
Okay.
And did not open up my computer.
I know it. I said, listen, on a scale of 1 to 10.
I did not open up my computer.
Yes, I know. You just want to get away, man. Just like, I'm done with that. Yeah, retirement is a beautiful thing. If you all have not gotten there, it's a beautiful thing. Just get your ducks in a row.
I love it.
Yes.
Someone said they were afraid to retire because they didn't think they would have anything to do. I said, oh no, that is definitely not me. That is definitely not me.
I know.
If I could, I would do something every day.
Oh my God. And she does. So let's go there. Because you're working for Deloitte for so many years.
Right, about 25. Almost 25 years.
Okay, so did you retire from there?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so she retired from there. And so now we're fast forwarding to what you're doing now as far as your exercising, because she does a lot of stuff, guys. 77, she does a lot of stuff. I've been dancing with her at Afro Soul Cardio at Inferno Barre. We do Afro Soul Cardio dance class together. And she's been checking me out. I've been checking her out. I'm like, she can dance. My sister can dance. And so the more we're around each other and stuff, so she's come to one of my functions. And I said, listen, I have a group of my women who are 60 plus, and I have this YouTube channel, which is what you're seeing now. And women need to see that. And they need to hear stories from other women from different ages and between 60 all the way up. I have someone 83. We're interviewing her the next day or so. So we have a lot of women. And so everyone has a different story. And Venus here, she has her own story, but she does all kinds of stuff. So tell us what your week looked like as far as the health, and then tell us a little bit about how you eat. Are you changing some of your habits? Because she looks great. Y'all gonna see some pictures of her. Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere here. You're gonna see some pictures of her doing all the things that we're talking about. But tell us a little bit in regards to your working out schedule. What were you doing?
Well, I was always a active person.
In high school?
In high
college?
school,
Okay, okay.
you know,
Okay.
I just like movement.
Okay.
I used to skate,
Roller skate?
roller skate,
Okay, going to the rink?
going
Okay.
to the rink and
Uh-huh.
out in Harvey and wherever they
Okay.
said,
Yes.
I was there and did it.
Okay.
So I, and it's something when your children say, Nana, you need to
Stop
sit
it.
down.
Stop it. No, your grandkids had to tell you. You're in your 60s at this age, right? You're in your 60s?
Well, no, this was like last year.
Oh, shit.
Not that I was,
Oh my God.
I haven't put skates on in about 5 years.
Okay, okay.
But
that's what they were saying that.
But other things that I do.
Okay, gotcha.
They said, we worry about you. What? You worried about me? Yes, Nana, you need to sit down.
Oh my God.
And I just kind of like smile.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Did that change, especially after taking care of your husband? It's just for the seriousness of this, especially after taking care of your husband for those years, from the time when he was diagnosed and then to whatever. When you were like doing some things that you liked, you had to put some of that to the whole because he was more of the whole thing. So when he, did his transition, because we all got to go, we know this, right? So when he did his transition, how long? Because there's no, and we all know this. There's no numbers on the calendar that says, okay, your grief should be over, be done, move on, because waves hit all the time. And we all know this. As we get older, we all know this. But how long was it before you like started taking your classes, which I want you to talk about when you start doing, where you like, the funeral was on Friday and then the following Friday, I'm about to get into this damn belly dance class. Because she do belly dancing too, okay? I ain't bringing you just anybody. Okay, so go ahead. No, seriously. I mean,
I don't really remember. Okay. Well, I know
not a specific date, but just a little bit of time of
maybe
saying like
4 months. I started going to my Red Hat meetings. For my chapter. And then I started going back up to the park.
What that I would go to.
So the park, Hayes Park in Chicago, I was doing the belly dance, and so I kind of like start slowly getting.
Do we have pictures of you doing the belly dancing? If not, we will have them. You'll see them. Yes, because she does that too. Yes. Okay. All right. Pickleball. You name it.
No, I don't do pickleball.
Oh, you don't do pickleball? Okay. No. All right. I think Ella does pickleball. Does she?
Okay.
Does Ella do pickleball? Somebody else.
But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind learning.
I want to learn too. I want to learn. We can do that. Okay. All right. Yeah. You're going to see some of that video somewhere down the line. Okay. Okay, but go ahead.
But so I guess like 4 or 5 months, maybe it really started because in 24 in May, that's when I went with my son and his family to Japan.
Okay.
And where? So to Japan.
To Japan. Okay.
And so then when we got back, then I started,
doing some more things.
Right.
How long were you in Japan, and what was it? Was it your son's idea of going and saying, "Mom,
well,
I think it should be good for you"?
My grandson, he wanted to go for his high school graduation.
Oh shit! That's how we rolling nowadays.
And
let me make sure I'm in camera so you can hear me. I said, "Oh shit! That's how we rolling these days." Oh my God! So, high school. Like, I want to go to Japan. That's what I want to do.
He told his parents, "I want to go to Japan."
Okay.
That's my graduation gift.
Okay.
And they said, okay. And they brought it to me, and I said,
okay. You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I hear you.
Tell me when, where, and how.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
got you. I got you. Let me just share this, and then I want you to continue with the story. But I think it's important. Let me just interject this because I'm going through some stuff now. My sister, my oldest sister, is 81. Her husband just passed like less than 2 months ago, and they had been married for 64 years.
woo.
Did you hear what I said? No,
I
62 years.
okay,
62
okay.
years. They had been married for 62 years, and that's all she knew. You understand? And so, she got married at like 19 or whatever. And so now I'm trying to, because this is what I do with women, opening up the horizon, showing different things, all of that is part of what we do in the circle. And I said, we're going to travel. Where do you want to go? And she wants to go to Paris. Her husband had no desire to want to go to Paris. And so she is so looking forward to it. It probably maybe next year. But this year, I said, we can do some little small trips. So we do we're going to go to St. Louis in another week or so. And just for about 4 or 5 days, just to enjoy the quietness, no rushing with getting on the airplane, things of that sort. But I'm opening up her eyes because her kids are into their own lives. They're grown and they got their own kids and stuff. And so it's a real challenge, I think. I've been in a relationship for 37 years. And so I don't know. I mean, we're still, do some things together, but I don't know what that feels like to lose someone that you've been married to for such a long time and then not have guilt of some sort, because people are always going to make you like, ooh, she getting out kind of soon, huh? That kind of stuff. So I'm saying to myself that everybody grieves differently,
Right.
and how you grieve, and that's when I talk about not judging people. Do you know what I'm saying? So because you just never know. So going back to what we were talking about, you now are living, you're doing the damn thing, you're doing all kinds of things. For you to go to Japan with your family, not too much over there, your son knew this will be good for mom to go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It was.
I love that
it
shit.
really was.
Yes, he was.
I told him, I said, yes,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm ready.
Because
Yeah.
when my husband was alive, every now and then they would say, we're going to go to St. Thomas,
Okay.
and we got um, a villa. All you all have to do is pay for your,
Right.
to get there.
Right. Yeah.
We showed up.
Yeah.
We there.
Yeah. I love that.
So,
I love
mean,
that. Yeah.
I had a good time.
Okay.
And I have a good time with them.
How long were you all there?
For when we were in St. Thomas?
No. When you went to
Japan. 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Okay, that's a good amount of time. You don't go out of the country. I done told y'all, for all my people who traveled out of the country, you ain't going out of the country for 3 damn days. Now maybe you go to Mexico, I don't know, but you when you go somewhere that distance and you spend that many hours on the plane, you're gonna be there for a minute. So what was the most interesting thing to Japan? I've not desired. I mean, I love some Thai food. Going to Thailand, this is going to Bali, whatever. But what was the most interesting thing that you found that when you were on that trip?
The people were very pleasant.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know.
I mean, I didn't have any problems.
Yeah, I got you.
I got you. So
I love that. Okay. Tourism.
We did the go here and go there.
Right.
I think the part that was kind of overwhelming was when you go to their shopping area.
Okay.
And it was like it was a horde of them.
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, they move fast. Yeah.
And it was like
they have the fresh fish market and all that kind of stuff. All the fresh, like going to a farmer's market here in the States, right?
Yeah, but
their farmers markets are
their shopping area.
Yeah.
And it was like
moving fast.
It was like they were coming at me. I was like, oh my, not like downtown.
I understand. Right.
It was nowhere near like that. It was like it was so many.
Yeah.
Oh
that's why they had to stop the population. I think that was the country. They had to say you can only have one kid for the next 10 years.
And we're crossing the street.
Right.
We're crossing the streets. And oh wow.
Right. Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
Okay, that was good.
But that was his wish. So I don't know what he's gonna ask for when he graduates from college.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's how. Yeah, I say that too. So yeah.
But,
what do you? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so now you do belly dancing, and then you also do what else were you saying you were doing? You're doing some other stuff.
A little bit of Zumba.
Okay, some Zumba classes. Okay.
Line dance.
Okay.
And
boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
And then the class with Sheila at
Okay.
Inferno
Okay.
Barre.
Our Afro Soul class. So she wore our ass out today.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes. We
So
love that. We
I
love
mean,
that.
I have always been a person who was adventurous.
Okay.
My sister used to say when we were growing up,
Uh-huh.
because I wanted to be in everything, anything, and anything
Uh-huh.
that my mother's
Right,
money
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
afford.
I love it. I
I
love it.
wanted
I
to
love
be
it.
in it.
How many people in your family? How many sisters? You got
I
sisters and
have
brothers?
a sister and a brother.
Okay.
So it was 3 of us.
So where did you fall?
I was the baby.
Oh, you know us babies. You know us babies. It's
baby.
like the center of the day of attention. I don't know. But yes, go ahead.
And my mother, she would, she would allow
yes.
me to do these things.
I love that shit. I
It's
love
like,
that. Yeah.
I don't know. My sister didn't ask.
Yeah,
My brother,
yeah.
he was
Right.
doing his thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
He was the middle. He was the middle child.
Yeah,
the brother.
yeah. I'm like, I wanted to, take dancing lessons. I wanted to be in a cotillion. I wanted to
all the things.
all the things, And my mother would just
like
look
a
at
spoiled
me.
young girl, right?
She would just look at me and like,
mm-hmm.
You want to do what?
What?
I want to be in a cotillion.
Did you know? I don't know how old you were. Did you know what a cotillion was? I don't remember.
No, I used to see them sometimes. Might have been downtown for whatever reason. And
right.
See, these black girls
right. I
in their white dresses, and the guys would be in they tux and stuff. I said, "Ooh, that's so nice." And then when it came to my attention, that the YWCA was going to have one.
Oh, really? So did you join? Did you get involved?
Yes, I did. Well, first I got the information.
I love that.
I got the information, and then I, ran home. And like, can I do that?
I love that. Yeah,
and my mother would look at me like,
"Oh, here she go again."
But she said yes.
Here she go again. Yes.
But she said yes.
Yes. I love that.
So
I love that. Okay.
I was presented to society.
Okay. I love that. I love that. Yes.
So what can I say?
You are who you are.
I am who I am.
Yes, and we talk about that. We have so much other conversation. We're at like 19 minutes, and seriously, we ain't even hit a lot of the stuff. But I want you to see this woman is so she's such a badass. And when I have people that I'm interviewing and they're like 5-10 years older than me, I listen. I know I be talking a lot and shit too, but I listen. It soaks in because I'm trying to glimpse. If by chance God says your dash is that long, you're going to get there, I want to have those examples. She's an example. I have other women in my group. Same thing. Those are the examples that I want other women who are younger than me to look at and say, oh shit, we ain't the old grandmommies no more. We ain't just sitting at home, bring the babies over and just all for the whole weekend and all. No, it's like, we got life out here. We doing the damn thing. Yeah. And so you are an example of that. You're taking dance classes, Afro soul classes, belly dance classes, line dancing. And we're about to do some freestyle dancing. Because she came out and did some freestyle dancing. I had to pause for effect, so you'd be ready for it because I may show a little clip of that. She came out and did some freestyle dancing, and she was so incredibly comfortable in front of the camera that I was like, shit, she came for her video shoot. This was a video shoot right here. She was just doing her thing, and I thought to myself,
that was because I had dance lessons when I was
that's what I was about to say.
We had recitals and performances, and we were at the opera house.
Really?
I used to dance with Sadie Bruce.
That's the
nobody
reason
probably,
her, yeah. I don't
know about this dance instructor, but her name was Sadie Bruce.
Okay.
And we had recitals and stuff, and so get out there. You scared? Okay.
Right.
You got to do it.
Right. I love that.
So
but that's the reason why. So the video that you'll see of her dancing freestyle on the stage by herself. Now you know that's the experience that she got. It's still not too late for us, ladies. We're still doing some stuff. We're still doing some stuff.
I know my limitations.
Yes, I love that. So that's what we're going to go to. Okay. We're going to go
limitations.
There. Yes. We talked a little of this, but I definitely want you to hit on that because that's really, really good. Because These are conversations that we have. And it's no judgment on other people, it's observation. There's a difference between judging someone, you're looking down, saying, I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't do it like that. And you're judging that person. Observation is like, that's interesting that she does that like that. Oh, well, that's her. That's the difference. You with me? And so when we have these conversations, some people may take it like, oh, she judging, not her, but just any conversations that you hear that make you uncomfortable. The question that you have to sit with is that, why does that make me feel uncomfortable?
Exactly.
Because she may not have been talking to you at all.
Exactly.
But if you absorb that, obviously you
so
already
there is
inside.
A question in you.
Yes.
So I'm simply saying,
yes.
For me,
yes.
You need to know your limitations.
Okay, go ahead.
And once you know your limitations, own it.
Damn. You may need to repeat that shit for the back group or the balcony.
And be able to say no. No, I cannot do X, Y, Z because I know my limitations.
Yeah.
Don't let your pride get in the way.
You had an example, and I said, I heard you. I think that you need to share that. And that's the reason why I want to take this minute for her to share that example, because all of us have experienced something similar to this in one way or another. If you're on one side or the other side of this example, it was such a good example.
The example is, I'm going to cut out a lot of the
okay, that's fine.
Stuff.
Okay.
But a group, we were going to Navy Pier. And if you know about Navy Pier, if you take a chartered bus, they're going to drop you off at one point, and you have to walk the rest of the way.
Right. You mean basically what you're saying is that the ship that you're about to get on and take this chartered boat, it ain't coming all the way up to exactly where they drop you off. That's what you're trying to say.
That's
okay,
what I'm trying to say.
I just want to be, yeah. And you gotta do some walking, right? Yes.
You need to know your limitations.
Yes.
Well, a lot of the ladies in this particular group, didn't know or didn't care or didn't understand their limitations.
Okay.
And so it almost sabotaged the outing because people weren't aware what they could and could not do. And you have to realize you don't have to do everything. Do what you can.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
But you don't want to mess it up for other people.
Right. So they have to suffer from doing something because, or whatever, right?
Whatever.
You don't know your limitations.
You don't know your limitations.
Right. Or owning it. Owning it. Yes, I love that. I love that shit. Yes.
If you own it, you will say, "This is not the trip for me."
Ooh, say that for the people in the back.
And say, "This is not the trip for me."
Yeah, and if someone says like, well, why do you feel obligated? Did you want to say something to, what? Because I know that there's a lot of stairs, or I know that there's not going to be access, or do you know what I'm saying? Like, right.
There's limitations,
right?
And people are not going to accommodate you because you're you. You can't. Anyway,
we were having a deep conversation because I've been there and we've had conversations, and I have been there, and I know other people have too, and that's one of the main things.
For me, I want to know my limitations.
Right.
And I'm working through some things.
And all of us have limitations in different ways.
I realize I have limitations with driving at night. I don't feel comfortable anymore because I have exhibited some flaws by driving at night. And I said, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
now
it wasn't just someone telling me. It was what I did.
Right.
And I said, you know what?
Yeah.
You need to say no.
Right.
And so that's what I mean by
because I've invited you out to things, and if it's later in the evening, she's like, it's going to be dark at that time. I need to be in and stuff. And so, and I get it. And that's knowing your limitations, because I would hate you coming to a function that I'm having just to kind of come, and then all of a sudden something happened when you knew eyesight in the dark just don't work the same way during the day. So know your limitations from that. So you gave a good example on your own end.
Right.
Because we all have limitations in some form or fashion, but own it.
Own it.
That's the important thing that you said. Own
it.
Yes.
And work accordingly.
Right.
Because
Right.
it's important.
Yeah.
I could be out there and I'll say, "Oh yeah, I can do this."
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm wrapped around a tree or something because
Yeah.
I didn't see clearly.
Right.
So,
And I've said that. I've heard people, they're like, "Oh, I want to go to, to Africa to, I want to walk on the, the land my ancestors. I want to do that stuff." And it's like, but first you got to walk a block to the damn store.
Yeah.
Walk a block. Because it's a lot of walking in there, and the bus can't get all the way up into going to see this or going to see that. So that's when you say know your limitations.
Right.
So when you get to the point where you feel you can do that, then you can say that, because other people may be looking and saying like, "How are you going to do that? I ain't seen you walk, a block." And do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And so
I do.
That's when you have to be truthful with yourself.
Exactly.
And me being from the health standpoint as well, is that I always tell people, it's like we have a choice. And if you take this road may not get you to where you need to be because you're not being honest with yourself. But if you take this road, and this road may help you do all the things that help you healthy enough to do that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know if I said that backwards because ADD, but you get the point of what I'm saying. And
yes.
So that right there, when you shared that with me, I said we have to share. We're like almost like a lot and stuff, but I'm good because this has been so good. It's been good to me. I'm hoping you all enjoy it. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share, because that's what we do. We support each other. So you want to share anything else? Oh no, I always ask this question. I'm getting used to this whole interviewing thing. Ain't y'all tell? I'm getting a little better. I think I am. But my last question is, because my channel is 60 plus women making their dash count. You've given some examples of all the things that you're doing and what you're doing and things of that sort. But really, if you were going to tell someone in your age group of 77, fabulous 77, still moving, still rocking, at 77, what would you tell your age group of women who are 60 plus of how to live their dash, or what to pay attention to, or some of the stuff that you do in that sense?
I would say make sure you want to do whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Don't feel obligated to do just because.
Right.
Learn the word no.
Yeah. Learn the word no.
When you really want to do something, do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the capabilities, you have the finance, you have the desire, all that good stuff, then yes, do it. I was telling Rhonda that I don't want to do anything to make money because I feel that I would have to be good at it, because that's the person I am. And so then I would be uptight. Am I going to sell? Am I going to sell?
You ain't trying.
I ain't trying to do that.
Right.
I want to wake up and say, what am I doing today?
Knowing your limitations. And knowing.
Yes.
And so the dash, that's good, because born date, transition date, dash in the middle, if this is your first time hearing it, the dash in the middle, how are you living it? That's how she's living her dash. She knows her limitations. She knows what she don't want to do. She knows she ain't trying to be stressed.
No.
She's just living that dash as happy as she can. And my words all the time, happy and healthy. But I always put healthy first, because it's real hard to be real happy when you ain't healthy.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And so healthy and happy. That's what we're doing here at 60 plus, trying to stay that way.
Trying to stay that way.
Thank you.
Love it.
Yes. Love it. Now we're going to dance. We're going to show some dancing. I think that's what we're going to do. Hold on. I think that's what we're going to do.